Welcome back to the John Mendola Show here on WILK. Well, kind of a chilly Saturday for you here as we get a little closer to Thanksgiving, the end of the month, and everybody gearing up for that. That's for sure. The Santa Parades in Wilkes-Barre and Scranton today. Scranton this morning, Wilkes-Barre this afternoon. So we'll get that done. But let's talk some more high school football. Scranton Prep victorious last night against Loyalosck, and Terry Gallagher, the head coach, joining us right now. Good morning, Coach.
How you doing?
Good. Well, you guys had to go on the road last night and take on a pretty good Loyalosck team. Let's talk about the effort last night out of Prep.
Yeah, kids played great. We had a couple kids get nicked up, and other guys had to step in for them. And it's kind of just been the MO of the team the last couple of years is, guys go down, guys step up, and they just keep moving. No one complains, whines, points fingers at people. They just suck it up and do what we ask them to do. And again, we were lucky to be successful. Kids played great. I can't ask for anything more.
Let's talk about your week of preparation and what you actually saw out of Loyalosck, pretty much as advertised.
Yeah, quarterback's a stud. He's good. He's really good. I thought we did a good job against him yesterday, and he still threw for like 220. He probably had, I think he had over 15 completions. He's been very good. And, you try to give him different looks. You try to give him a three-man front where you have a bunch of guys in coverage. He did that the first drive, and he just sees it, and he takes off, and he gets 15 yards, and he's fast. So then four guys on the defensive line, and, they have some really good receivers and skill guys that can run, and, you take chances, and you try to double guys and try to give them all these different looks. He's just really good, he's a really good quarterback. He's a good athlete. Obviously, we did a pretty good job in terms of having him turn the ball over. He threw four picks. He threw a fifth one, but, an interesting penalty guy that called back. But, he's a really good football player, and they have a really good team. They have a lot of skill guys, and the kids play great. They just kind of do their jobs, do what we ask them to do. We don't want them to do too much. We just want them to do what we ask them to do, and they kind of fit into the system.
Let's talk a little bit about that poise, as you mentioned, with your team. You guys are kind of, you know what the playoffs are like the last couple of years there at Prep. So these kids coming through the program, they know what to expect in the extra practices, how that helps in years going forward. And here we are with just another group of guys that have continued to work hard, and they're looking for big results again. Yeah,
these guys have been part of, 3 district championships, the sophomore or the senior class, the sophomores and juniors, and now this year. And I think, before the guys that came before them kind of, taught them what to do and how to take practice seriously and how to make sure they study for things. And, luckily we have a really good group of guys this year, and I think they're trying to teach those younger guys, the juniors and sophomores, and just seeing some of our junior players, even some sophomores. We have we have 2 whales of sophomores playing up for us right now. And they're just, doing things we ask them to do, and they're learning, and hopefully continue to do that for the next, hopefully they just continue to do it for the future as well, But we're worried about a big game Friday.
And your coaching staff, Coach, young guy, and of course you have a nice staff together. Coach Donato had a nice staff years ago. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about these guys getting after it and making sure you're breaking down the film and doing all the things that you need to do as a coaching staff.
Yeah, this staff's been together for a while now. Most of us have been together for like 7+ years, and I was very fortunate that all those guys, again, when Coach Donato decided to retire, that all those guys wanted to stay on. That was one of the most important things coming into it, is that we have a great chemistry with each other. I think we're all really close friends. We all get along. We can bounce ideas off each other. We can bust each other's rear ends, and we can say stuff. Nobody's feelings are hurt. No one, feels slighted or anything like that. I just think the best part about it is that we learn from a great coach. Nick Donato is one of the greatest coaches ever coached around here and in the state of Pennsylvania. He taught us the right way to do things and how to approach things. And I always think of the preparation part of it and what he did, and I think it's just one of those things where it's contagious. So, all our guys, we try to prepare as much as we possibly can, and we try to prepare our kids as much as we can. Now, every once in a while, they make a little wrinkle here or there, and we adjust to it. And again, we were fortunate that we had a guy who taught us how to do all those things.
In life of a high school football coach, you're in the playoffs, district states. I'm sure most of your brain is probably racking through last night's game and plays that are playing in your own mind, but somewhere in that mix, you're thinking about the next opponent as well. So there's very little sleep Friday into Saturday. How much are you all into the next opponent already?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at film right now, so I mean, it doesn't stop. You get up, you do what you have to do in order to prepare the kids. All our guys are watching film. We see the opponent that we're going to end up playing is Middletown. We played them last year, so we have a little bit of familiarity. Obviously, they're a little bit of a different team this year than last year, and so are we. So you just got to do what we can do, and change a couple of things. Clean up a bunch of things. Because I thought Loyalosck is a really good team. I didn't think we played particularly well in certain aspects of the game. We have a couple, brain farts here or there, but for the most part, the kids played. I never have to question the kids, effort or anything like that. I wish we would have played a little bit smarter yesterday, but we have great kids. We're very fortunate to have really good kids. We'll coach them up, and we'll make the adjustments and change some stuff up, and I'm sure our kids will be ready for it.
All right, Terry, great to catch up with you. Congratulations. Right. Enjoy your week of
Thanks,
practice. You got it.
All right, take care.
Terry Gallagher, the head football coach there at Scranton Prep, and his kids have really been a resilient group over the years. And, again, another fantastic season for the Cavaliers moving on to next week. And, again, Middletown will be that matchup for them. It's 10:20 here at WILK. We're going to come back. We're going to talk some baseball. So we got guys in studio with us. We'll check in to see how Wyoming Seminary is doing early in their game against Greenwood this morning for a state championship. And, again, Valley West going today at 12 o'clock in field hockey. Let's take a time out and head out now to our local State Farm insurance agent, Michael Griffin. Break like a good neighbor. Michael Griffin is there. We'll be back here on WILK.